Well, I haven't done one of these reveal videos where I'm showing what I've got running in my saws for a while. So I thought I would show you a little bit about what I have going on. Although this is covering like 3 months worth, because I haven't been doing a whole lot of anything. And you probably don't want to see my big finger sticking out of there. So here's 3 Lucky Strike Thundereggs. They should polish up pretty nicely. I've been working on a bunch of different spheres. Looks like, what is that, 5. One of them is actually made of midnight lace. Let's see if it'll show. And it'll still show a swirly pattern, but you won't be able to see through it. This is all of the offcuts of that, because each one of these is basically 18 cuts. Here's a piece of petrified wood. I sliced it up. There's an end cap missing somewhere. I don't know what happened to that, but I decided I'm going to try cutting a few cabs out of it as well. So here's some 25 by 35s, and then a nice big elongated teardrop. This will eventually become a small sphere. That's got more work to go on that. Here's a couple pieces of Montana. It's got decent color running through it. So these guys, this is going to get glued to a piece of wood so I can get some more slabs off of it. As you can see, good quality material. This one actually produced a couple of decent slabs with some banding running through it. So those will be good. Here's another piece of Montana. I actually ground it down a little bit on the backside so it's semi-flat, so I could put it in my slab grabber and cut it in half. And it's got some, what they would call Montana red. So this is a rough surface, but more than likely this will be the top of the dome, and then that will be the back. But it should turn out to be a nice, getting the sunlight, there we go, a nice Montana red. Here's a piece of Polish flint that I got, and it was extra thick, so I stuck it in the slab grabber and got 2 slabs out of it, although it did crack a little bit, but not a big deal. This is, I think, something out of Utah. I don't know if it's coprolite or not, but it's definitely some Utah material. Got a few slabs off of it. The first one I started to cut started to bind the saw, so I backed it off, and I'll finish that off on the trim saw and before it ruins the blade. And I can probably I'll probably just sand this as a display piece to give away to the kids or something, because I don't think I need, another 2 or 3 slabs of that stuff. Here is a piece of Mexican rainbow obsidian, and I know you can't tell, but the unique feature is actually this outside right here, and it shows a green, but let's get it in the sunlight. And this is how I determine what the pattern is. So hopefully you can see the rainbow pattern in that. But if I flip it 180 degrees, you can really see the green in there, hopefully. And that will, because of this mottled surface, will produce a really unusual cabochon. And then this guy is also obsidian, and you can see there's layers in there. And I thought, well, is it fire or is it not? And so oops, don't drop it. If I cut it in half, and you see these thin bands in there, but nothing really shows fire. I'm going to put this down before I drop it. However, if I get it over here, where is it? Look at the fire show up in that, right down in there. There's a whole band of fire. Now the hard part will be digging that out. But there is a definite colorful band in there, if not more than one. And that will be the goal, to try and dig that fire out of there. So that's what I've been playing with over the last few months. Not a whole lot. Shop is in kind of disarray, but I'm still getting some things going. So a bunch of spheres, a bunch of slabs. I'm going to play with some cabs in a little while. This is the fun one, the Mexican Rainbow Obsidian, and someday, I don't know when, will be the Fire Obsidian. Lots of stuff to play with. Thank you for watching.